Hello, health enthusiasts, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Few topics in nutrition have sparked as much debate and confusion as the role of fats in our diets. For decades, we have been bombarded with messages urging us to choose low-fat or fat-free options to protect our health. Recent insights and research, however, challenge this conventional wisdom, implying that these dietary choices may not be as beneficial as we once thought. To comprehend this phenomenon, we must go back in time to a time when heart disease was uncommon. Heart attacks were so rare in the early 20th century that a doctor could go their entire career without seeing a single one. However, by the 1940s and 1950s, everything had changed. Men and women began dying suddenly from heart attacks at an alarming rate. When President Eisenhower suffered a heart attack in the White House in 1955, the alarm bells rang even louder. Ancel Keys, a well-known scientist and physiologist, steps forward. He popularized the diet heart hypothesis, which claimed that saturated fats were to blame for rising cholesterol levels, arterial plaque buildup, and, ultimately, heart attacks. This hypothesis resulted in a seismic shift in dietary recommendations: less fat, fewer calories, and more whole grains. The American Heart Association launched research in 1956 to establish a link between dietary fat, cholesterol, and heart disease, paving the way for the low-fat diet craze. Please pause, like, leave a comment, and subscribe to this community of health enthusiasts. However, this dietary transformation had an unintended consequence. When fats were removed or reduced from foods, their natural flavor appeal was lost. Manufacturers had to come up with alternatives to keep their products tasty. To compensate for flavor loss, sugar, often in the form of high-fructose corn syrup, became the secret weapon. This substitution not only resulted in an increase in sugar consumption but also caused a slew of health issues. According to research, added sugars cause inflammation, blood sugar spikes, and elevated insulin levels, all of which are harmful to one's health. Surprisingly, these issues have been linked to an increased risk of heart disease. It becomes clear that the initial emphasis on saturated fats was misguided. When we look at the historical context, a different story emerges. The increase in heart attacks during the mid-20th century coincided with two significant lifestyle changes: widespread smoking and an increase in refined sugar consumption. Both of these activities promote systemic inflammation, which is a major cause of heart disease. While saturated fats bore the brunt of the blame, it was these other habits that played a more significant role in increasing heart disease rates. When food manufacturers removed fat from their products, they ran into a problem: flavor loss. They frequently used sugars, such as high-fructose corn syrup, and unhealthy seed oils to compensate. Oils like soybean oil, corn oil, canola oil, safflower oil, sunflower oil, and cottonseed oil were not part of our ancestral diets and, when consumed in large quantities, can cause inflammation and health problems. All fats are not created equal. Certain fats are necessary for our health and well-being. These are some examples. 1. Monounsaturated fats. These fats, found in foods like olive oil and avocados, have long been staples of the Mediterranean diet. They are well known for their anti-inflammatory and heart-protective properties. 2. Polyunsaturated fats. Omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids are examples of polyunsaturated fats. Omega-3 fatty acids, found in fatty fish such as salmon, as well as walnuts and flax seeds, are well known for their anti-inflammatory properties. Omega-6s are necessary, but they must be consumed in balance with omega-3s to avoid an inflammatory response. 3. Saturated fats. Contrary to popular belief, saturated fats, which are found in animal fats such as lard and tallow, can be part of a healthy diet if consumed in moderation. They are essential for hormone production, brain health, and fat-soluble vitamin absorption. 4. Medium-chain triglycerides, MCTs. MCTs, which are found in coconut oil, have gained popularity due to their quick energy release and potential for weight loss. 5. Monounsaturated fats. Found in nuts such as almonds and macadamias, these fats are high in energy and promote cardiovascular health. 6. Grass-fed butter and ghee. When made from grass-fed cows, these dairy products are high in healthy fats and fat-soluble vitamins. Your actionable steps. 1. Read labels carefully. When you see low fat or fat-free, think high sugar and unhealthy oils. Put such products back on the shelf. 2. Choose whole foods. Opt for natural, unprocessed foods as much as possible. Whole foods often contain the healthy fats your body needs. 3. Avoid unhealthy oils. Look for unhealthy seed oils on ingredient labels. These oils should be avoided in products. 4. Embrace healthy fats. Include foods high in healthy fats in your diet, such as avocados, fatty fish, nuts, and olive oil. These fats can help your metabolism and overall health. Understanding the role of fats in your diet and making informed choices can help you improve your health and nutrition. It is not about avoiding fats. It is about choosing the right ones to properly nourish your body. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications to never miss a new video. Thank you, everyone. I look forward to our next upload.